All right, so we've talked about all the amazing travel benefits available to Silver, Gold, and Platinum members. But what we haven't talked about is the question you're probably asking yourself right about now, and that is, how the heck do they do it? Well, that's a great question, and the answer is far simpler than you might imagine. But I warn you, pay close attention to what I'm about to say, because if you miss it, then you'll be scratching your head and never understand why we can continually deliver these types of member-only trips every single day. Let me start by asking you a question. How many Atlantis hotels in the Bahamas are there? How many Norwegian Escape cruise ships are there? How many Pebble Beach golf courses are there? Now, this is not a trick question. As we all know, there is only one fabulous Atlantis hotel in the Bahamas, one amazing Norwegian Escape cruise ship, and one world-famous Pebble Beach golf course. And they are all available to be booked in what is called the worldwide supply chain. And while there is only one supply chain, it is accessed in two distinctly different ways. These are called public access and private access. And the price you pay for this inventory is governed by each of them differently and for different reasons. Public access starts with huge distribution conglomerates called Global Distribution Systems, or GDSs for short. You may have heard of some of them like Amadeus, Sabre, and WorldSpan. Before the internet, the GDSs were the only way to get supply chain inventory to retail customers. This was done through a global network of tens of thousands of local travel agents. Today, that's all changed. Most of the local travel agents are long gone, having been replaced by hundreds of online travel agencies, or OTAs, as they're called. Orbitz, Travelocity, and Expedia are just 3 examples of OTAs you've probably heard of, but there are many more. What hasn't changed, however, is that the public side of the supply chain comes with incredible markups, starting with the initial inventory, then to the GDSs, then to the OTAs, and finally to you, the retail customer. Everyone gets their markups along the way. With the convenience of online booking capabilities came stricter rules on what inventory could be sold for. This is called pricing parity. Simply put, pricing parity are regulations placed upon OTAs that ensure pricing for the same inventory shown on one website is virtually the same as it is on another website. This is why if you search for the same cruise on cruise.com, expedia.com, and the cruise line's own website, the pricing is virtually the same. This is by design. But wait, it gets worse. Most people think they have a choice when it comes to booking their online travel. And indeed, with hundreds of brands and websites selling travel, it looks like they do. Would you be surprised to learn that over the years, almost every public travel website has been slowly consolidated under only 2 brands? Those 2 brands are Expedia and Priceline. For example, Travelocity, Orbitz, Hotels.com, and Trivago are all owned by Expedia. And Booking.com, Kayak, OpenTable, and Agoda.com are all owned by Priceline. Consumers believe they're dealing with separate companies, and in the past, they were. But nowadays, in many cases, they are only dealing with 2. As if this all wasn't bad enough, booking travel on most OTA websites has become a completely impersonal experience. In short, the OTAs really don't want their phone ringing, which is why on many of their websites, it's nearly impossible to find a phone number. That is also by design. Well, here's a little secret that we're going to let you in on that most people will never know. There's a better way, and it's called accessing the supply chain from the private side. Because GoodLife USA does not work with the general public, the pricing they are able to show members is not regulated by suppliers like it is on the public side of the supply chain. As a result, GoodLife USA does not compromise public pricing parity. For this reason, suppliers love working with GoodLife USA to distribute their inventory without fear of price disruption in the market. In fact, many suppliers work directly with GoodLife USA, making inventory available to them that is not offered to the OTAs. Further, unlike traditional GDSs on the public side and the OTAs, GoodLife USA does not need to mark up the travel sold to its members, so members travel at true cost. GoodLife USA earns money through the monthly fees its members pay to access these amazing travel benefits, so it does not need to charge large markups on travel like the OTAs. Like I said, this is a small but very important distinction, and it's the key to GoodLife USA's success. GoodLife USA is not only changing the way you travel, but it's making travel more affordable than ever, which means you can spend more quality time with the ones you love while spending less money doing it. So whether you're a longtime silver, gold, or platinum member who has and continues to enjoy traveling the world for less, or you're brand new, we can't wait to book your next trip. Now that's what we call living the good life. We're GoodLife USA, and this changes everything.